Hello, traders, and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. We're still in Thailand, and we're still going to talk about Forex. Traders, good to be with you on this Wednesday, middle of our trading week, just after 7 a.m. in Thailand, actually 7:13, and that would be 2013 on a Tuesday night on Wall Street. Really good to be with you. Back of the charts. Wasn't yesterday like really non-eventful? You know, I set up like 4 trades yesterday. None of them worked. I mean, none of them triggered. None of them. I didn't even get to enter into the trade. I thought I had some pretty decent trade setups that we talked about earlier. In the day when I was doing my video, and like none of them worked out. Like none of them worked out. It was really a horrible day. Boring. Not much. Not much. The DAX was pretty interesting at the opening yesterday. Went to the upside, and if you take a look at it now, it actually sold off quite big in the U.S. session. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Just a little bit about the charts. I know there's stuff on the charts. I was looking for pivot points. I'm a pivot point guy. I figured, well, maybe we'll go back and take a look at some pivot points. So I was looking to put in some pivot points, and the regular pivot points on this chart are nice. The problem is there's lines everywhere. And for those of you who know me, I don't like messy charts. And I found a high-low thing that I like. And what this is basically doing is, I like this because it gives me the high and then it gives me a low in the same range area. I don't like the pivot reversal indicator on here. So I got to figure out how I can get rid of that and keep the other one on there, and we'll be fine. So let's take a look at, this is the euro dollar. You know, it's really at a decent spot right here at this, just below the 12400 area, and it's at 123.96, 95 area. So this is a pretty decent area to be at. And we just look for, let's even get a bearish candlestick formation and sell this. I don't have any problem with that. Also, I like that we have a huge open space here. Huge open space. And so we'll keep it. We're going to keep an eye on the euro today. So just wanted to get that out there about the charts. Let's get over and just see what data is coming out today. And I thought I did this. My apologies. I thought I had this all set up, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so here we are. We did have, like we talked about, yes, we had some current account coming out of Kiwi. All bad numbers, all bad numbers. What does their charts look like? Not a big reaction to this data that's coming out. Westpac consumer sentiment came out today. No forecast, so it really doesn't do anything for us there. Japan had monetary policy minutes come out. I don't know what that means as far as if it's going to impact anything. China's got some things coming out. Industrial production year on year for China. Fixed asset investment year on year. Things we're going to watch, right? We just want to watch them. We're not going to trade them, but we want to watch them. Going into the Eurozone, we got Euro-German CPI today, year on year, month on month. The Euro ECB President Draghi speaks. Wow, is he getting like chattery? He's just like chattering away. What's up with that? Well, yeah, he's just like talking like every other day now. Come on. Eurogroup meetings, tentative. They never give you time when they're going to talk. Industrial production month on month out of the Euro. And Germany's got a 30-year Bund auction today. Looking at the U.S. session, of course, OPEC monthly report comes out today. Core retail sales come out today. That'll be a mover and a shaker. And then retail sales month on month comes out for February. That'll be a shaker. So the U.S. session looks pretty good. Of course, our crude oil inventories, crushing crude oil inventories coming out today. Let's just take a peek and see if there is anything in Asia we got to worry about. Tomorrow we got GDP coming out of the Kiwi, actually at the U.S. close, an hour before the U.S. close. That is going to come out. So what else do we got here? Yeah, nothing else as far as Asia tomorrow. So we're good on that. All right. Good stuff. S&P futures, negative 0.09%. NASDAQ futures, negative 0.25%. The Dow 30, negative 0.68. The small cap 2000, negative 0.52. S&P VIX, positive 3.61% with the DAX negative 1.59. As I mentioned, I looked at the chart earlier, and wow, what a sell-off that had. And the US dollar index is below 90 again, 89.67 on the dollar index. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's take a look at commodities. What's going on with oil and gold today? Oil and gold. Gold, 1,325 and 50 cents. And WTI is at 60.83. It's come down a bit. What's $1.70? It came down since yesterday. Brent is at 64.67, basically staying at the same spot. And U.S. coffee is positive 1.39% today. All right, let's get to the charts, my friend, and see what we're going to do here. Let's go back here. So we talked about this euro. I just want to talk about, the whole reason I brought up the euro first was I want to show you the new charts. I'm going to change this. I just got to get rid of the reversal pivot program on here, and I just don't know how to do it, okay? So we're going to change it, I promise. It might take me a day or two to figure it out, but that's okay. What I found was I can actually put them on. I can't get them off once they're on the chart. I got to basically reboot to do that. It's driving me crazy. All right, let's take a look at the pound. I really like the Great British Pound this morning. I was looking at that. Look at this. This is a really nice trade here. So, you know, if you just like took this and just basically trend lined that thing right there, we just want to sell it, right? Just sell it. The other thing is, look at this big green candle. Now we got a wide open space. So we can get in this at 39.70, say, and we can get out of this at 39.10. So that's a 60 pip trade before we're going to get into some support. Not bad, my friends. That's a nice trade if we can do that. Where's your stop going to go? Well, 39.90, right? 30 pips away. You're going to put your stop right up here. That's what I like about this indicator. It gives me that high right at 39.95. It's right there. It's right in front of me. I don't have to go looking for it. I don't have to, you know, it's right there. So this to me is a really healthy trade. And I'm going to really watch this. You know, we don't have any big pound news today. So hopefully, technically, we can do this. Like I said, breaking that trend line. Let's sell this baby and take it to the downside. I think this is really nice. It's got nice wide open space. You know I like wide open spaces. Not a lot of junk left of the chart. All right, let's take a look at my other friend. And that would be the Euro Aussie. So here we go. Now we have a little wide open space here. So if you got in this at 57.61, you're going to get problems at 56.80. You know, that's a 70 pip trade, 60, 70 pip trade if you can get in this, right? So that doesn't look bad. Really, that does not look bad. Now, if we turn around and we end up getting a move to the upside, and we get to that 58.25 area, i.e. over here, right? Like, what's wrong with that? That's even better. That is even better. So we'll look for the higher one, 58.25 area, and then if we can't do that, we'll get into the, 58.25. Did I say that? Yeah. And then if that doesn't work, we'll get in here at this 57.60 area, 67.75 area, where its current price is right now. We'll look to get in there and take this to the downside. The other thing you can do is you can actually fib this whole thing, right? Just fib this whole swing here. And you can see we're sitting at the 50% fib. Isn't that amazing how that works? It really is just amazing how that works. So with the 50% fib, we can sell this here, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Your drawdown is not bad, right? You're at 57.70, you know, 58.20, right? And that's going to be at the 618. You're going to put your stop, and if it gets back up there, you're going to probably, if it gives you a bearish sign, indication that wants to go down, you're going to sell it. So I don't think this is a bad trade. I don't think it's a bad trade at all where it's at. I like the higher one. I like going up to that 618 first and then selling. I think that's a better trade, right? All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Now, here's another trade that just looks really, really nice. Take a look at this, my friends. This is all right. I love the wide open space. I talk about it all the time about wide open space. Why would you want to trade in this, right? If you get in this high, you got to fight all this Forex junk, right? Why not trade in a wide open space? Boom, right? 78.50. We know we love the double zeros, the 2 zeros, the 8 zeros, and the 5-0. It's a great spot to take this. So we got some nice trade setups today. And I didn't cheat, by the way. I did not cheat today. And we're able to get this video so far off on take one. So I didn't cheat today. This is where, this is live. I didn't look at these charts before I talked to you. So, yeah. And it's early in the morning. It's just after 7 o'clock in the morning for me. So, yeah. On that note, let's take a break. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, looking good. Looking good on that one. Let's take a look at the pound yen. Yeah, this just looks sweet to me. I'm not necessarily, this looks nice. Now we got two entries here, my friends. One at this resistance level, right? 149.40. I like that. 40 pips before you're going to get to any kind of problem here, right at the double zero area. Or we can trend line this. We got some options on this one, right? We can trend line this and look to sink this baby here. That does not look like a bad idea to me. I like the thing to the upside, and we can and then take it back down. So we're 149.02 now. So I think if it gets up to 40, it's okay. If it gets up to 10 or 15, I don't want to trade that. I'm coming back into a double zero, so I don't want to do that. If it comes back up to 149.40, that's a good move. We'll short it at 149.40, 139.35, 45, 50. In there, I'd be more than happy to short it. I don't want to short it at 10 or 15. We're coming back into a double zero area. We're going to end up in trouble. Or we're going to wait for 148.80, and then we'll take it down from there on that second arrow to the downside after the trend line break. I think both of these entries are decent. We're going to get problems at 148.20. So either way, if we take these entries, we're going to be able to get break even before we come up to some either these support areas where we've got a possible bounce, and we'll be break even +5, +6, whatever. And if we get popped, it's no big deal, right? All right, let's take a look at, I don't know, what do we want to take a look at? We're going to start doing some new stuff here. Let's take a look at the Aussie yen. I haven't looked at that in a long time. Ooh. Yeah, so again, wide open space, right? Aussie yen, wide open space. I like it. I do like that. Right, so we can, why not? Break that, and we'll take it down. Now, here's our other situation. Other situation is what, as we can see, this just started the bounce back to the upside. So I think it's worth taking a look at this and saying, hey, why don't we hit it there and sell it from 34.30, and then we're going to take it all the way down to 33.50 or 60. So we're looking at a 70 pip trade, depending exactly where you get in. Now this is pretty interesting, and I have not done any work or research on this, on these reversal signals. Here's a reversal signal. It actually tells you the reversal, and then I don't know if you can see that, but right there, there's another little arrow going this way, right? It's got the reversal signal to the downside, and then it's got a little arrow here, right there. And that is telling you that's your entry. So, how accurate is it? I don't know. We're going to watch it. I've only put this on my charts yesterday because I was bored to death. We're going to watch this. And this trade worked, right? This came down, came back up, never came back to that area. Your stop's up here, and it just came down, right? It's doing it again, fib there. And we'll see what happens if it holds and continues to the downside. Now, this is a fight, right? We talk about left of the chart all the time. Well, this is exactly what I'm talking about when we get these levels and we're fighting left of the chart. I like this down here, though, my friends. 83.50. Let's take this to the downside. Traders, it's that time. It's either the pretty or the ugly. It's the dollar index. Dollar index 89.71. Come on, 90. We need you back up at 90. So, free fall yesterday. Let's see what we can do today. This gives a little bit clearer picture here on this reversal pivot right there. There's the arrow. This would be your entry. There's your arrow. That would be your entry. Your stop would have went above the high, 90.11, right? And this worked. Came back down, came back up to your entry. You would have been shaking a little bit, and then came all the way back down again. Right now it's giving you a reversal back to the upside. So we haven't hit the blue arrow to go up, and we wait to see if we want to take this back up. We're going to watch this. Going to watch this indicator. This doesn't look bad. I got to be honest with you. And by the way, this is Trading View. I didn't notice that there's nothing on there. I like it. I like Trading View. Nice thing is I can trade off this chart. I don't, but I can because they do have my broker. So it's kind of nice. All right, traders. Thank you for being with me. It's a Wednesday. Let's enjoy ourselves today. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great trading day. We'll catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.